Once a business leader joined a new organization, and at his very first day, he invited his senior manager in his cabin. Senior manager reached to the cabin and knocked the door and asked for the permission if he can join him. He smiled and invited him and offered a chair. Once the senior manager took seat, he handed over one envelope to the senior manager and he said, I'm very new to this office. I need some urgent work to complete and that work is mentioned in this envelope. Could you please do it for me? And please make sure that you are completing this work and hand it over to me by 5 p.m. today. Senior manager took that envelope and came out from that cabin. He went to the manager and asked him, listen, I got a very important work for you and you can help me to complete this work. I have mentioned all the description about this work in this envelope. You have to complete this work by 3 p.m. Manager considered it's his responsibility. He take this envelope and went to the team leader. He said, I have a very important work for you. And I have mentioned all the things that you have to complete in this envelope and hand it over to TL. And ask, make sure that you will complete this work by 1 p.m. and you will report out to me. TL took this envelope and he went to SME, subject matter expert from his team. He said, please come to my workstation. I have something very important and interesting work for you. He handed over the same envelope to the SME and remind him that you have to complete this work before 12 p.m. Subject matter expert took this envelope and he went to a new joinee who was very new to the system, who was already very much occupied to the lot of work. But he went to the guy and said, hey, listen to me. I have a very critical and urgent work that you have to complete as soon as possible. And once you completed this work, just let me know. And again, he handed over that envelope to the new hire and said, try to complete this work before 11 a.m. That new guy, who was already having a lot of work in his plate, he smiled and took that envelope. After an hour, that SME started looking for that new hire because it was already 11 a.m. He was looking if this work got completed or not. He was looking for him everywhere, but he was not able to find it. By that time, TL reached out to the SME because it was already 1 p.m. He reminded him that I have handed over you an envelope and you are supposed to complete my work. Have you done it? They have started discussing. They were trying to give excuses to each other. By that time, it became 2 p.m. And now manager reached out to the TL and he asked, have you completed my work? I have handed over one envelope to you, which was very important work. Now everybody was looking to each other, right? They were trying to find some excuse. And the SME was looking for that new guy, but somehow he was not able to find him. By that time, senior manager reached out to the manager because it was already 3 p.m. He asked, did you complete my work? It was a very urgent work which you are supposed to complete by 3 p.m. Now, everybody was trying to find the solution or everybody was giving some excuses. Finally, business leader come out from his cabin and he reached out to that group, manager, senior manager, TL and SME, who was trying to figuring out that if work was completed or not. Business leader asked to senior manager, then senior manager asked to the manager asked to the TL and TL asked to the SME, and finally SME revealed that the work he has handed over to a new guy, that new guy is not in office. So he was saved because SME member was not in the office. TL saved because SME has handed over work to the new member. Manager saved because he has handed over responsibility to the TL. Even senior manager is also saved because he has handed over that work to his manager. Then business leader smiled and he said nothing to anyone. He said, don't worry, I will give you the same work tomorrow. You can help me with that. Next day, that new guy come to the office. He was very happy. He went to the SME and say, thank you. When he said that thank you, before that SME was very angry to him. He was saying, yesterday I have given you very important work that you are supposed to complete and you disappear. Then he said, yes, you asked me to do something, I did. By the time manager, senior manager, business leader, everybody was at that new hired's workstation. Business manager asked to the new guy, yesterday we have given you very important work to complete. Have you done that? He said, yes, sir, I did. And thank you so much for that. Whosoever has been given this work to me. Now everybody was curious to know that. Instead of being panicked, why this new guy is very happy and confident. They were not able to understand. They was trying to solve that puzzle, but they were not. Then the business leader break his silence and he said, do you know what I have give you on that day in this envelope? Everybody was shocked because they were not aware that what he has given to them. Actually, what he has done, he had just put a thank you note in this envelope, and in the back it was mentioned that I am very happy with your consistency in your work, good work. So now I would like to offer you day off. The moment you see this message, you can take a leave, and there was a sign of that business leader. So the last time when the new man, so actually what happened in this situation, business leader has give this opportunity to senior manager, but considering senior manager haven't involved himself in that opportunity and just delegated to someone else, to the manager, opportunity come to the manager, then it's come to the team leader, then it's come to SME, and finally someone, that new guy, has took the accountability of that work, and he has opened this envelope and he found that thank you note. He was able to grab that opportunity. My dear friends, with this story, what I want to tell you, or what I want to help you to understand, that whenever we get an opportunity, we have two options. Either we delegate those work to someone else, or we can involve ourselves on that work, and then we can get whatever the outcomes. I'm not saying every time you will get open the envelope and you will get this thank you note. No, it can't be possible. Most of the time you will get some challenging opportunity, challenging work to done. But yes, if you will carry that habit, if you will carry that personality to take every work seriously, then definitely one day it might be possible that you also got that amazing envelope where you got a thank you note from your senior manager, your colleagues, your peers. So delegate the work, but not always.